Marry me, everyone. Welcome to my channel and welcome to 2017 February Love Scope with me. I'm very excited to do these readings. Very excited anyhow, but I'm also working with two fairly new to me decks that I'm absolutely adoring. I have the Amy Brown Fairy Wisdom deck. It's pretty new to me, but I've been working with it a lot since I got it on a personal level, and I've also done some YouTube readings with it, and I am absolutely loving it. And one that I just got today, it's the Chakra Wisdom deck, and I love this so far. I absolutely love this. Love the back, love the cards and the messages. Anyway, so I'm very excited to bring this to you. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do two separate mini readings. I'm going to do one for the Leos that are single, and then I'm going to do one for the Leos who are in a relationship right now. And I'm going to get started with that very soon, but before I do, I just want to share a couple more things. I keep forgetting to say this in videos, but you can listen for your ascendant, moon, and or sun sign. If you feel like you need a personal reading, just go into the description. The first link is my website, and that should lead you through how you can select one and request one. And what else? Oh, I just wanted to share that I just recently launched my Etsy store, so if you want to check that out, that's going to be the second link probably down below, and I appreciate that. So here we go, let's get started. I'm going to start with the single Leos, then move on to the coupled Leos. One more deck. I'm also using my color deck, and the Ocean Zen Tarot. It's making for a pretty nice combo. Single Leos. What is coming up for you? Okay. So I will be reading the fairy card right out of the booklet. It's a very beautiful card. It's called Companions. I love the color in this. Colors. It's lovely. But before I do, I want to read and see what messages come up, and then afterwards see if there's any additional messages. So I'm seeing is some of you have been feeling really jealous. Some of you have been feeling like victims a lot lately, and that's not serving you. Hold on to that for a long period of time. You may wish to evaluate why you feel that way. But what I'm seeing is for some of you, you have just broken up with somebody, and it's because you felt like a victim, or you feel like a victim because the relationship is ended. For some of you, you feel like a victim because you're single and you want to be in a relationship. So there's different stuff going on there. There is a message here for you to take some time for yourself, to give yourself some self-love and to clear that negativity out of your heart chakra, out of your heart space, so you're not bringing that ickiness, that vibration to the table and trying to, because your vibration will get matched and you're just going to match it with more icky emotions. So anyway, I'm seeing advice for you during this February to take some time to clear that, to release it through meditation. Potentially is a great way. For some of you, aromatherapy is going to be really helpful. For some of you, nature and ways to breathe more deeply. So breathing exercises, maybe going out for a jog and some fresh air. But breathing is going to, help. Healthy breathing is going to assist you. Breathing in fresh air, getting that chi, the fresh chi in there, and letting it flow. It's going to be very helpful. All right. So again, aromatherapy, meditation, breath work, time in nature, and exercise. All great things for most single Leos to be doing in February. And you may meet somebody while you're doing this. But also listening to the intuition and listening to the inner voice, the voice within, that's a lot easier when you meditate, because you can, it's easier to decipher your intuition from your ego and your brain, right? Because we constantly have our brains going and our mind and our emotions going, our thoughts going, and sometimes spirit guides, our higher self will send us a message, or source if you want, will send us a message, and we can't tell the difference between that and, or our heart, is another one. We can't tell the difference between that and our thoughts. So taking time to silence the thoughts, meditate, that can help you to decipher them. All right, and it's important this month to listen to your inner voice, or to build your ability to recognize the inner voice, the intuition, and your heart speaking to you. For some of you, doing some journaling would be really beneficial. All right, so another thing I'm seeing is some of you are just feeling lonely. It's not so much that you need or want a romantic relationship as you'd like kind of companions, like-minded spirits, like-minded souls, people to pal around with, or people to give you comfort or just company. All right, and for some of you, you have that, and that is where the love is coming in and coming through this month. And rather than feeling a victim because you don't have a romantic partnership right now, or you're not married now, or you're not engaged, or whatever, kind of appreciating, taking time to appreciate and give and receive and share love with the beings in your life that do love you and that you have love for. Really focusing on that love can make you feel a lot better and make you have a happy Valentine's Day anyway, and really enrich your life and the life of others too. So this can be companions, can be pets, they can be friends, they can be people that you spend time talking to. It may be for some of you that, you kind of need to get out of your, I don't want to use the word ego, but it's kind of out of your victimhood, and go help somebody less fortunate. So it might be volunteering at a nursing home, going and giving some companionship to somebody who's far lonelier than you are, or going to an animal shelter and playing with the cats and the dogs there. Things of this nature, helping out. I'm going to read that before I say anything more. Let's see what comes through. Companions, number 14. All right. The key word is guidance. Wherever you walk not alone. You are gifted with companionship from the other realms. Interdimensional beings are there to assist you in all things, merely waiting for your call. Your angels and spirit guides are there to assist you in all your earthly ventures. The elemental realm is there to help you ground to nature and to help you to work with her. The fairies tend your gardens and forests from which you receive food, beauty, and shelter. They work to keep it all in balance. All work in perfect harmony to give you all you need. You are never alone. Bask in this golden knowledge and give thanks. We humans have been gifted with the help of incredible beings. They work around the clock for our sake, serving and helping in all possible way. We literally cannot live on this earth without their assistance. We depend on them whether we choose to recognize their existence or not. In turn, they need to do the work that they do for us in order to expand their growth and learning. We are two interdependent planes of existence, two sides of a coin. One must have the other to exist and to grow. So it is with all of nature. The plant, mineral, and animal kingdoms are all interconnected, and unless we respect all the kingdoms and work with them as one, we cannot survive on this planet. Ask the elementals to help show you how to work in harmony with the other kingdoms. Ask for help in any area of your life. There is a being for every need. Attune yourself to hear their messages. All it takes is listening. Leave a present for the fairies today. A big one, please. So that's wonderful. Some ecology, some steps to be more environmentally friendly. might be a good idea this time for some of you. What else? Anything else coming through here? There's a large message here that you're not alone, and that you have your spirit guides. You have all kinds of spirit is trying to help you, and it's supposed to be you have all kinds of beings on your side that are invisible, plus all the ones that you see. So really moving out of that victimhood state into seeing things clearly is being called of you for this month, and giving yourself some self-love and nourishment. I'm seeing love from all these angles, all different angles. Really, you've got spirit, you've got companions of all sorts. You've got yourself, your higher self, and I just want to dip into this card, this chakra card. I mentioned this deck is very new to me. I'm getting pulled to take a look into it here and see. It says, right, okay, so to grow into a tree, a planted acorn must be fully brown. A green acorn is an indication that you may need grounding and more solid plan to achieve what you truly desire. Are you trying to create something before you are ready to do so? Okay, so for those of you who are trying to create a relationship, for those of you who are dating somebody and want to make it into a relationship, or you have a crush on somebody and you want to make it into a relationship, or there's nobody really in the picture, but you want that relationship and you're trying to make it happen, there's certain things you need to do and clear away first. There's certain health measures you need to take, connecting with breath again this month, listening to your inner voice. There, and what the fairies said as well. There's a spiritual shift, so you don't repeat old patterns, so you can have something better than before. All right, something that suits you in the now as well. For some of you, it's not so much better, though a lot of you it is, but something that is a match to who you are today. Because if you went after something that was a match to who you were yesterday, it wouldn't be a match for you, today. So, and by yesterday, I really talk about years in general. But let's see, what else do we have here? For some of you, there's a sense of being in denial that may be holding you back. Maybe it's denial about your behavior, your attitudes, the way you present yourself, the way you talk to people, your own, crap that you bring to the table, the negative side, the shadow side. All right. To move forward, you must make an honest assessment of your situation. So for some of you, there's some crushes that you have to really take an honest look at. Alright, so how are my actions connected to my inability to create breakthroughs is one of the questions associated with this card. Am I willing to make new choices in order to grow? For some of you, I do see there's some need for journaling and planning and kind of, okay, so I have this negative pattern. I always attract men who buy me things and are really nice to me in the beginning, and then 3 to 6 months later, they're hitting me in the face, they're beating on me as an example. So what am I going to do to prevent this from happening again? You need to actually write things down and make a plan. That's kind of an extreme situation, but there's stuff like that out there that people need to address, right? So what else do we have? All right, so there's also being able to face your own stuff. There's blaming others, past resentment, feeling blocked and stuff that's occurring. It's called to be released in its own time, but that stuff needs to be released and washed away. Spirit is telling me before you can have that new relationship that you want. All right, and have it be successful. So there's great potential here, and there's potential to make great progress throughout the month of February. And there's a lot of love on the table. There's love from the animal kingdom, companions. Nature can be your companion. People who are greater victims than you are right now. going there, like showing them love, will actually help you a lot, and them. But all different kinds of stuff. There's the platonic companionship stuff going on. There's great love there, and friendships. Um, just all the way around. There's great love there. So I hope this reading was helpful and you enjoyed it. Please go ahead and let me know. Give me some feedback if you care to. Excuse me. I hope you have a lovely February. I hope you come back and see some more of my videos soon. I'm going to move on to the Leos who are in a relationship now and see what comes up for them. Start with Marry Part, Marry Meet Again. Alright, so take a look for all of my partnered up Leos in relationships. See what is coming up for you in the cards for February 2017. Wow, that's a gorgeous card I have not read yet. The Source of Magic. It's beautiful. I can't wait to show you that one. A lot of people are getting inner voice, and you did as well. Okay, and your chakra card. Wow, very nice. Okay, so looks like there's going to be some growth in your relationships. It looks beautiful. There is a message here to take some time to connect to mind, body, and soul. You want to be well connected, and I think grounded also during this time, but well connected. Spirit is trying to communicate important things to you. Your guides are as well, so having things cleared away, listening to your inner voice, trying to recognize your inner voice, very important during this time. Your color card is lavender. The color and the scent of lavender may assist you, will assist you if you allow it, in raising your vibration to the frequency you are trying to achieve at this time. So if you care to bring the color lavender or the scent of lavender into your life in some way, shape, or form during the month of February, it will assist you. Okay, so what I'm seeing here is a lot of you are partnered. A lot of you are partnered in such a way that you are able to have deep connections with your partner. It's not just superficial. You're connected on a mental realm. You have similar, perhaps, beliefs or ways of thinking. You're connected in a soulful way. You're connected physically. You're attracted to each other. And that's beautiful. And there's going to be like growth and development with that. For some of you, you're moving and you're connecting deeper on those levels. You're starting to connect more. So maybe you didn't find this person physically attractive in the beginning, but you got to know them and their mind was very intriguing or sexy or whatever, and now you see them in a different light, and their body, they're attractive to you now. All right, or getting to know somebody a little bit, a piece of their soul a little bit more. It's coming forward now. This, I don't want to. I have to read the fairy card first before I say anything. All right, take a look at this card, if you would. It's very beautiful. I do sense that it has something to do with creative energy. Let's see what it says. 26. The key word is manifestation. Beautiful. So magic is not just for fairies. You also are a source of magic. Every time you inhale and exhale, you breathe in the energy of the one source. Call it God, the one, spirit, divinity, mother, father. It is the source of all that is. It resides in everything in our universe and within your own body. This is the source of magic. As a human being on earth, you are gifted with the gift of manifestation. You manifest through your thoughts, visualization, feelings, and words. Everything in your world you have thought into existence. Remember that what you focus on is what grows into manifestation. So be very careful of where you place your attention. Like the fairies, bring as much joy and love into your heart and life as you can. Open yourself to receive. Think positive thoughts. Transmute negative feelings and thoughts into positive ones. If a negative picture should appear in your mind, replace it with a picture of positive input. Soon you will see how things begin to change as your life becomes happier and full of wonderful new changes. Always ask that what you need be given to you in a way that is for your highest good. When something is for your highest good, then it also is the highest good for others. No harm will come to others through your request. If it is not for your highest good, then it will not happen, and something better will replace it. You are the source of magic. Make yourself a wand today. So this is really powerful and really gorgeous, and I feel like there are a few messages coming through now that I want to touch on. One thing is that, there's a need for some people to take responsibility in their relationships and to understand that they are powerful beings and they're capable of manifesting changes and shifts, and that they're creating a reality. So if you're having trouble with your partner, it's something that you don't like within yourself being mirrored back to you. And there's spiritual work and processes that you can do to get answers and insight about that and clarity. And for some of you, you should listen your inner voice and see if it tells you to do that or not this time. I feel like February is going to bring growth in relationships, whether it's growth through challenges and struggles, or whether it's growth through enjoyment and expansion and abundance. Is going to be, you have a say in that. And it's going to depend on where you're focusing. If you're focusing on the negativity, if you're focusing on past struggles, if you're focusing on issues and problems and things you don't like, then you're going to bring about more of that. It's like you've got a magnifying glass this month on things. If you're focusing on how wonderful your partner is and how things are getting better and how, you're connecting, or things are getting better, improving, mind, body, soul levels, then that's going to expand and it's going to get even better. Right? So if you're focusing on the good, if you're focusing on the good in your life, in your partner's life, they just got promoted. Yay! They hit their need. Like, sure, you want to be compassionate and help them, walk to the door if they just smash their knee and care about that. But like, if you were focused on that and you kept thinking about they hurt themselves all the time, they're so clumsy, you're focused like that, you're going to attract more of that vibrational energy into your lives, into the partnership. If you're focused on, they just get a promotion and I love them and it's great that they're recuperating and that's the energy, recuperating from hitting their knee. That's the energy that you're going to attract in. So it's a very powerful time for manifesting things that you desire with your partner as well. It's a very powerful time for doing magic, spells, rituals, meditations, prayers, for making things happen together, and for you individually, I feel, but in relationship as well. What you want for your relationship in the future going forward. Maybe, you want a baby. Maybe you don't, but maybe you want a baby. Maybe you want a certain house to live in. Maybe you want a job that allows you certain hours of free time to spend together. Maybe you want, time for relaxation and peace and tranquility and less busyness in your life. Whatever it is you want, like focusing on it, it's a powerful time for making things happen. What you focus on, it's like you got to magnify it in glass and you're going to make it bigger. All right, so very beautiful. Growth is coming for your relationship. You have the growth card. Growth is coming. This is a heart chakra card. So great idea to do heart chakra meditations, energy work around the heart chakra, healing it, expanding it, putting love out there, sending compassion out to the world. And it's, like I said, smelling lavender may be helpful. But just remember, you're powerful, okay? You're very powerful, and it's kind of an exercise of the brain, the mind, the will, to focus on positivity and optimism and make beautiful things grow, not weeds. Okay? So I hope that was helpful for you. I hope you enjoyed it. Feedback is appreciated. Whatever you got, if you want to leave a comment or thumb gesture or not, or share it, or whatever you want, that's great. I hope you have a wonderful February. I hope you have a lovely Valentine's Day. And until next time, Merry Park, Merry Meet again. Bye.